swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go on the attack first. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Rebels want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Gets the back moving. Now the play fake. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quick catch on 3rd down. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 6 over UConn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about picked off? What a play to set him up! Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid comments.
Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rushes on him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Are you kidding? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to the big tight end, and his throw is incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the ground, it's Pettis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been hit with haymakers, down 21-0 and really needing to get a drive going here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Rhodes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully. They've got it at the 30. Here's the handoff. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He wants it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on first down. Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. Third and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Ball State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. What a cut. Now he's loose. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Trying play action. This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Finds his man down the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Shows him the stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man down the middle. At the 35, he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They'll immediately call timeout. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Creates a little space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Pettis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Pettis. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Snags it quickly on the left. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. The corners are walked up tight. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you can tell this offense, they just don't feel comfortable running the football. 1st and goal situation, a lot of times it's a run. They throw an incomplete pass. 2nd and goal, it's a sack. This offense, they've got to find a way to stretch this defense. Maybe some crossing routes. Maybe throw it up to one of the big fellas. They got to find something better to execute down here in the red zone.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Madden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. A 1st down for the offense. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. Turns it loose deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Rhodes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Jackson. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes this Ole Miss 31, Alabama 9.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down.
Number 16, on to punt it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Trying play action. Plucks it out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Pettis. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami of Ohio is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State.
Soft spot in the middle.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he makes the catch. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, it's blocked! And they scoop it up!
I mean, if you're on defense, finally something good happens. It just hasn't been a great day. You've been giving up a ton of yards. You've given up some points. At least you get this field goal block. And listen, for coaching staffs, you got to find silver linings in games like this to get your team back on the field next time playing their best.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Using the quick game. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time he's got it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.